Hey folks, the thing didn't come up on the screen correctly. This is a 50 something percent solve rate, so should be able to get it and should be able to get it reasonably fast. Hello everyone. If this is I've had 2 days off, I think. So if this is your first time here, welcome. This is Narrated, expert level killer Sudoku. Right, I do a killer Sudoku, and hey, I'm trying to explain what my thought processes are. This can be very intimidating at first, but surely there is a way to do these puzzles and demystify them, and that's what we're going to try and do. So where do I start? Always the same. I look for shells like this and like this, where it's a cell around a single box. And I put a number in there. Dag nabbit, that's what I do. And then what I start looking for are two different types of cells. One's a remainder cell, and one is a cell with a fixed pair as a solution. So, for instance, in this case, 4 can only be 1 and 3. Okay. Sorry, just sitting back. Okay, so there's one, and over here is the other kind. So, whoops. So you've got 25 plus 12 cover 8 of these boxes in this big square, and this one overlaps outside. So this is the remainder of the rest of it. So the rest of it's 37. 45 is everything in the box, 1 to 9 added up. So this is going to be 8. So that is going to be 6. Excellent. So what else? Also, what we start looking for is where numbers being eliminated from a line or from a square make it clear what the solution is. So, for instance, down here in the bottom, 7 has 3 solutions. 1 and 6, 2 and 5, 3 and 4. And there's 2 lots of them. So this is like a quad, and you've removed one of the solutions. So this is going to be 1, 3, 4. Can't be 6 because of what's up there. So this pair is 3, 4, 6. 1, 3, 4, and 6. 1, 3, 4, and 6. Because there's 2 of... Because basically this creates almost like a hidden quad. Okay. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Okay, so up here. Okay, this is a 1 and 3. So if this is 1 and 3, 7 has to be 2 and 5. It's going to be 2 and 5 because you got that 5 over there, if you remember. It's over there hiding. Now I'm going to put something in here. I wouldn't have to, but this is a mismatched pair. So if this is 1 and 3, and this is 2 and 5 along here. This cell here specifically has to be 4 and 6, and this very specifically has to be 1 and 3. Okay. Not 2, 3. What else? Oh, how about down here? 11. 11 has 4 solutions. Can't be 2 and 9. Can't be 5 and 6. Can't be 3 and 8. This has to be 4 and 7. So what's left over? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 9. So I'm going to put that in here and here. Just for a bit of completeness. So we know we're pretty much done with that one. Also, I've just realised this is 1, 3, 4, and 6. This has to be 2. Then this has to be 3. So that's 1, and that's 3. which means this has to be 1 and 6. That's the only pair that makes sense in there. 3 and 4 are on the top. So what goes down here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7, 8, and 9. That can't be 7, so that's 7. That's got to be 8. That has to be 9. And thus this over here has to be 2. Wow, okay, we made some serious progress down here. So then 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This has to be 5. This has got to be 6 because there's nothing else in this line. So this is 4. That means that this has to be 8 or 9. Okay. 15. This can't be 6 and 9 because there's 5 and 6 down here. So this has to be 7 and 8. So that means that this down here is a 9 and this is an 8. And that's 6 and 9. Then this is a 1. That can't be 9. That has to be 6 because it's in the same cell. That's 9. So this has got to be 2. I think we've done as much as we can on this line. Oh, 6, 1, and 9. So this has to be a 4. Which means this up here is a remainder now. So 13. So 16 plus 4 is 20. 33. 33. Plus 2 is 35. So this has to be 8. Now, what else? 9 and 8. This has to be 6 and 7. So this is 4. This is 7. 6, 7, and 8. So this has got to be 4 and 5. 4 and 5. So this is 10. This has to be 1 and 9 because that's all that's left over. 6, 7, and 8. Takes all of that away. So this is 3. This is 4. So now we can scan upwards. So it can't be 1. 2 has to go somewhere along here. I think it has to go here, doesn't it? Yeah, I think so. I'm going to put it up here just in case. 3, 4, and then 5. So 5. That makes that 6. So it's 7 and 8, isn't it? So this has to be 8 because 2 goes with 7. 2 goes with 7. So what else? Doing this slower than I thought I would. This 12 over here, this has to be 3 and 9 because it can't be 5 and 7 or 4 and 8. So this is 3 and 9. 3 and 9. This 8, so it has to be 9. So it can't be 1 and 8. Can't be 3 and 6. Can't be 4 and 5. This is 2 and 7. 7. This is a remainder. 10 plus 9 plus 9 is 28 plus another 8. This has to be a 9. 5. So this is 4 and 5. 6 and 7, 4 and 9. This has to be 5 and 8. So 11. Oh no. Well, how about 2, 3, 9. Okay. This up here. This is 4 and 6 in that order. So there was a 2. There's 3 down here. There was a 9, which takes away the 1. This has to be 1 though, which means that this is 1 and 4. So 8. 2 and 6, 1 and 7. This has to be 3 and 5. 3 and 5. 3 and 5, which means this is 6. and that's 5. This is 1 and 8. 1 and 8 and 3 and 1 and 5 and 3. Excellent, we're getting there. Okay, 7. 7 can't go here because there's a 4. 7 can only go here and here. This has to be 2 and 9. So this is 3 and 7. Indeed it is. Which means that this is a remainder. This is 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 7, 7, 2. Then what goes down the middle is going to be a 1, 7, 3, 7. 7 and 1 is 8, so that's a 3. 7 and 3 means that's a 6. So now we're down to 2, 8 and 9. 8, 2, 9, 2, 9. Not as quick as I would have hoped. Sod it, let's do a double header. Well, I've got a few minutes. So this is a 46. So we should be able to do this one. So, free number. 1 there. 3 here. Another 3 here. I'm going to start in the bottom corner. Don't know why. Well, I know why. 14 plus 4 is 18. And that's going to be a 1 and 3. Plus 22. So 18 plus 22 is 40. So this is going to be a 5. This is also a remainder as well. So 4 plus 8 is 12, plus another 12 is 24, 13. This is going to be 8. So this is 6. Excellent. This can't be 3 and 9, can't be 4 and 8. This is 5 and 7. This has to be 2 and 6. And then what's left over? 4 and 9, 4 and 9. Okay, 21. Okay, so it's usually 9 and then whatever's left over for 12, right? So it's 4, 8, and 9, or 5, 7, and 9. Can't be that. So it's 4, 8, and 9, or it's 6, 7, and 8. It can't be that either. So this is 4, 8, and 9. I suppose this is where it's handy to know your combinations of things. Okay, so 9. So the best 9 can be is, I think it's 1, 2, and 6. So it can be 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 6. 1, 3, and 5. Can't be the 6. So it's 1, 3, and 5, or 2, 3, and 4. Can't be the 4. So this is going to be 1, 3, and 5. Woohoo! Then that means that over here, one of these has got to be 2 and the other one's got to be 7. Which means up here this has to be 4 and 9. And let's go back the other way. Can I go back the other way? Not really, no. How about, hang on, what's this? This has got to be 9, right? Yeah, I'm overcomplicating things. We can come back to that. 1 and 3. 1 and 3. 1 and 2. Means that that's a 3. That's a 1. What else? Okay, 1 and 8. Okay, I think I know what this is. This is 2 and 7, and this is 2 and 7. Sorry, it was bothering me. I had to try and sort it out. I'm sorry. Where it is. What else? Let's go back to the top and see if we can crack anything up there. Doo-doo-doo. I'm going to put this in as a 2, 3, and 4. Just in case. 37 plus 7. 37 plus 1. 38. So this is 7. So it'd be 2 and 5 for... yeah. So this would be 7, 8, and 9. I know. I'm not sticking to the plan. My own fault, I guess. Okay, so, where else? Okay, if I do a little bit of work here, then this is going to open up a load of stuff. So, 16 plus 22. Let's go the other way. 16 plus 14 is 30. So this has to add up to 7. What's left over? 1, 2, and 6. This has to be 2. So this has to be 6. So this is going to be 1 and 6. Or 1 and 6. So what are we left with? 2 and 7. And 8. Excellent. Okay, if that's no longer 2, then that's no longer 5. Which means it is actually 3 and 4, which can get rid of that. That's no longer a 3, and if that's not 5, that's not 7. What else? So 3 and 4. 11. So 11. 3 and 4 makes that 2, 5, 6, and 9. Here and here. this will be 5, 6, 9. 2, 5, and 6. 2, 5, 6, and 9. 2, 5, 6, and 9. And that means this is a 7 and an 8, which helps us with other things. So that means that's a 9. That's a 3. That's a 4. That's a 1. Which means that this is 2. 1. This is a 1. Okay, so okay, if this is not 1 or 2, then this is 3 and 4. 3 and 4, which means this is a 5. This is a 3. Oh, that's a 4, isn't it? Because there's a 3 there as well. 3, which means that this is 7 and 8. Which means that that's a 2. 7. 2. Excellent. That's 8. And 7. So 15 plus 2 is 17. That's a 5. Which means this has to be 6 and 8. 6 and 8. And this has to be a 9, right? And this has to be a 4 and a 9. Now, what does that mean? It means that this is now a remainder and this is now a remainder. So, let's have a look. 6 plus 18 is 24. Plus 23 means that this is a 2. Now, we know that's not this is 5 and 6 then. This has to be 5 and 6. This can't be 5 and 6. Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there. Okay, so, okay, we're going to scan in the top here. 1. So then 2 has to go here. Then 3. 4. That's 4, so that's 9. 5. Up there. Then 6. 7. This has to be 8 and 8. So this is 6. So that's 7. That's 8. Excellent. Let's tidy up down here. 7 and 2 and 4 and 9. What else? What else, folks? Okay, what about here? So 26 plus, so mine's 15. So this is 11. So it's 4 and 7. 7 and 4. Which means up here, this is going to be 3 and 6. Just looking if there's anything going across, and there's not. Okay, that means that this has to be 1, 5 and 8. So that means this is 8. This is 1 and 5. Now what's left? Here and here. One, 2, 3. So this is going to be a 4. 5. Hang on, if this is a 4, then this is going to be 14. So it's 5, 6, 8, and 9. Sorry, just listening to the news. Who they're picking for Eurovision this year. I do try with Eurovision. You know, but man alive. Also, can it be about the song? It's called the Eurovision Song Contest, not the Eurovision Staging Contest. Oh, the staging, darling. The staging's got to be just right. This has to be 7. 7 can't go down in here. 8. Yeah. Oh, damn it. Well, it's not there, is it? We know that for sure. Okay, hang on. So if this is 5 and 6, then this has to be a pair, doesn't it? This has to be 8 and 9. If one of these is 4, 5, 6, 6, this can't be 6 here because it just can't. It's not allowed. Okay. Okay. Hello. Sorry, I have a dog's coming to visit me, and she's sniffing me like, "Why are you not making me comfortable immediately? I need to be made comfortable immediately." This is what I get all the time. I did once say to somebody, all the women in my life are like a bottomless pit of need. At the time, that was probably true. 3. 3 has to go here. So this is 2. Let's get bits tidy up while we go. I had a rescue dog at the time, you see, and she just liked to be cuddled all the time. When she didn't know you, she'd be very wary of you, and then after a while, she would, if she knew you, she'd be like, "Oh, I just want to be loved by you." Okay, this can't be, this is 2 and 3, this is remainder 11. That can't be a 4. This has to be a 4, which means this has to be a 4. And over here, this is the 4, which makes sense. 5. 6. Okay, that's going to be 5 and that's going to be 6. 6 because there was 6 there and 6 there. So this is going to be 1 or 1 on over here and over here too, right? But if that's 1, 4 and 1, so it can't be 4 and 6 because this would be, this has to be 1. It has to be 1. Trust me, bro. I can't explain it right now, but it has to be 1. Okay, that's a 9, 8, 6, 9, 5, 8 and 6. Now let's stop for a second. 3, 6, 1. Let's get all this tidied up. Because ultimately we just come down to one solution. Once we tied it up, we don't have to mess around. Woof. I don't think I played a puzzle yesterday, so I don't like saying one more than yesterday. Or maybe I did it in the early hours of the night of the morning, possibly. I thought it was 2 days. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that double header. That's probably all you're getting today. Anyway, catch you on the next one.